It's been about 5 months since I've been in this creek. It has. After work adventure on this Friday. I haven't gone out at all this week. Not at all after work, just going back to the house and chill. Since it's Friday, I decided to try to see if I can begin the weekend off on the right foot. Yeah. 5 months it's been since I've been out here. Yeah. Dang. But I thought I saw something. I thought it might have been part of a turtle shell. Piece of pottery. Where's the sunlight for us? Heck yes. Can't really get it, can we? Ooh, it's got its stripes on it. Like a tiger. Going into the pocket. There's something else here. Looks like a piece of concrete. Another piece. Dang. I've been here for 19 seconds. I guess that's what happens to a place if you don't go out for several months, except besides a deer. Ooh, waters are frigid. Dang. Good start to my weekend, don't you think? I know it's just garbage. That's all it is. But I refuse to let anything get lost with time. I hope you guys understand that about me. Yeah. Nothing gets lost. Nothing gets forgotten. Everything's cherished in a different way. Yeah, I only have a couple hours to look around, but it's been 5 months since I've been out here. Man, what a great start to the weekend. I know it's just garbage. It's just flattened clay material to make it into part of a pot. That's all it is. Nothing really historic. It's penniless, worth nothing. But in many respects, it's worth everything. Everything to me. And you too. Man, I see 100 pieces. That could be anything. Oh, gee. Almost forgot about that neighborhood. About half a mile from here. 3/4 of a mile. They keep building it up, guys. They do. That's going to be a problem for us in the future out here. It is. The more they build them houses. Yeah. Oh, dang. If I don't find any airheads, that's okay. You better believe we'll go and find 1,000 things tomorrow. But I better be careful with my speaking forward. I don't think my pockets can hold 1,000 things, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I have to keep my big mouth shut, for real. Happy after work adventure. Let me keep on rolling. It's a little dry out here. Hasn't rained in about, I'd say, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah. So nearly every place is in a dry zone, for real. I'd like for that to change really soon. Get these waters up neck high again to nourish the landscapes in many ways. Heck yes. Let me go ahead and continue on in these perfect locations. Hopefully I'll find more. Who knows? I might not find anything else. Cool. Great start to my weekend right here. At 6:50 on a Friday night. Yeah. But check out this optical illusion. Yeah, you think it is. But it's not. I thought it was. Of course I did. You see that bottom? And it's going to be fatter than you know what? Nothing. 5 months is a long time, guys. It is. To come out to one of your favorite hunting spots. Your exploring places. Gorgeous. Reference picture. Crap. Clock is ticking. Got to get it right every time. But I'll tell you what, I can't remember what this place used to look like 6 months ago. I can't. No way. I don't know what came and what went. So therefore, I don't know if I have to spend, you know, 5 hours in a spot or not. Yeah, don't you worry about it. Another one of my optical illusions. Piece of glass, that's all. Perfect, man. But check out what I found. Look at this thing. A piece of metal. I need to add to my artwork collection. That's a nice looking piece right there. All right, got even better. I didn't even turn it over. Yeah, you already know about those colors. Man, dang. All right, I don't know what side to use. That side or this side. I think I'll use both sides. You guys are crazy. Man, I guess these guys out here, ladies and gentlemen, are trying to tell me I have to use both sides. A three-dimensional object, like it was in the good old days. Yeah, to be seen backwards and forwards, top, bottom, back and front, at different perspectives. Dang, I should have remembered that one. Cool looking piece right there. Almost like you can see the lady within the geometries itself. If you turn it the right way. Ooh, almost had it. Dang, I have such a complicated mind, don't I? Yeah. Okay, well that vine is still here. Okay, hanging on. Showing up, but check out this. Yeah, I found this too. A piece of pottery that's been worn down by time. The waters of eternity. It must have been trapped someplace hardcore. Look how smooth that top is. It practically just wiped off everything on the face. That's a cool looking find right there. Add it to the stash in the pocket. That's all. Happy Friday. Man, I know it sounds like I just got finished smoking a blunt or something. Yeah. If only that was the truth, but it's these guys right here. Isn't that right? Yeah. It's these ladies and gentlemen out here. All right, good deal. No problem. I'll find another way around. I will. Maybe I'll just climb right over somehow. Dang. No more climbing under this bad boy here. You laws of nature have done a lot out here. You have. Dang. I should be able to crawl right under there and barely have to bend down. That's only about 2.5 feet clearance. Their butt's going to make my butt crawl over for real. Perfect spot for some Native American pottery just to pile up. But it'll take me 5 hours just to not sift through all this, but to see it. Yeah, dang. What a game they always have out here. Perfect. But don't ask me how I can climb over something like this without using my hands. Yeah. No, don't take that the wrong way, no pun intended. Crazy. Dang. Yeah. I climbed over that joker with no hands. I did. Challenged myself to challenge that balance within me. Nothing yet. I don't know what this place is going to be like at every corner anymore. Let me take it slow. Check it out, another piece. Looks like the crackle within the lady. Yeah, that's why I always pick this stuff up. Kind of in a way to remind me of the puzzle. Yeah, all those fine crackle lines with age. The way I remember how pain ages with time. Dang it. I already know what they want me to do, but check this out. What a bummer. What a dang bummer. Yeah, it's to my left. They practically finished building houses right on top of the hill. And look what they did. You don't remember? I don't remember. Well, kind of I do. But they cut down all these trees of life and just shoved them down the hill. Dang. Now they can see us for days, but they have to climb down a 10-foot retaining wall and send the puppies after us. Yeah, dang it. Oh well, I'm just picking up the garbage. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, right. I only wish. It's nothing but bark, but I recognize that curve anywhere. Dang. You trees of life know how to kid Da Vinci. You do. Got a fake piece of pottery here. I recognize that curve and that consistency anywhere. Thanks, guys. You know I love you. Dang. This really sucks. It really does. I mean, amongst the deer steps out here, we have nothing but a bunch of neighborhood footsteps. I cannot believe they finished with that neighborhood up there. I cannot believe that. This place I can just walk throughout heaven without being interrupted. Nobody out here but me. That's it. In a way, I desire for them to come out and look the way I do. And that's not just looking for artifacts. You might think that's all I do, but it's not. I'll come out here just to walk. Especially when it's above 65. No, I take that back. Especially if it's above 25 degrees out here. I'm going to come out. Yeah. But I remember the times when I used to be able to come out here and just be by myself. Be out here in heaven with no interruptions. And then they arrived. Yeah, dang it. It's alright though. I'll just keep on walking. But I'll tell you one thing though. I think I discovered another artifact about to go on my wall, for real. I don't know if that says 84 or 48. They have it flipped backwards for us. Let's see what this thing says. Last time I was out here, the very last time I was out here, 6 months ago, the only thing I really found and recovered was a 1948 license plate. Let's see what this one says. Heck yes. It might be younger. Actually, it is a 48. It is a 48. Heck yes. Good piece of garbage for the day. A piece of automotive history. We'll get to that later in one of my Da Vinci style movies, I guess you can say. Dang. It's not broken, it's just bent. Yeah. Dang, where does this stuff come from out here? I know we're deep out in the country, but still. 1948. The last one I found was 20 times more degraded than this thing was. Or this thing is. Listen to my voice trying to thrust out a song. But no, it's not. It's these guys acting on my sinuses like always. Let me go ahead and try to hold on to this thing right quick. That's cool right there. I bet you there is some kind of code encoded within the numbers. I'll study that later. Maybe just another one of my signs, I guess. Let me go ahead and keep on looking. I have a long way to go. Well, I'm getting a little excited. I normally don't sound like I'm excited in my videos. I don't. You gotta excuse me on that. Dang. It's getting late. It's about 7 o'clock. I have about an hour and 40 minutes to get out of here. It's amazing because a long time ago I used to cover this creek, this little section of this creek, about a mile. It used to take me 7 hours because I was looking at every single rock while they were training me out here. The cherubs were training me to see. And I learned a lot. Now I can zoom right through here in less than 30 minutes. But I'm still going to go slower. But check that thing out, man. Dang, guys. Old school history, farm history out here. Man, reference picture. But there's something significant about that piece right there. I tried to pull it out here. I did. The thing weighs about 180 pounds. About 220 when it's wet. Yeah, dang. But it was about 500 feet further up the creek from where I'm standing. I placed it somewhere so curious people can come out and just sit like it was a bench or something. And they pulled it down. I mean, these guys out here pulled it down. Not the, not the, whoever comes out here. But still, dang, that's a nice looking piece. It is. I had this fantasy, this idea before. When I'd come across pieces of old barns and lumber and stuff in creeks all the time. Wood. You don't cut down the babies out here. You don't cut down the trees of life. You gather up the dead material and build your houses. Re-engineer a different way to build your world. Like I told you many times in my videos. But yeah, just collecting that kind of stuff and building something from that. Adding it to a wall. And you progress. So therefore there is no end to a construction. Kind of like these guys out here try to teach you that. But check this out. I haven't found anything. I haven't. Besides this. But I see 3 pieces of white in here I'm going to take a look at. Yeah. Especially one right there on the left. It looks like milk glass. Let me go ahead and pick that thing up in a second. Let me see what this thing is. Nothing. Not. Oh yeah, that's something. That might be something. I don't find points in this creek. I never do. I find them elsewhere. There's something else there. Hold on. It's a piece of dang rubber. Crap. Oh well. What about this? We'll save the best for last if it doesn't get pulled out of here. Alright, nice quartz, but this one's even nicer. What the heck do we have here? That might be something. That's not a point. That's some kind of scraper. Yeah, they napped it like crazy. This is only like the second real kind of stone artifact or something. Quartz artifact ever pulled out of this creek. That is definitely something, guys. Look at that thing. I never see reports like this in this creek. Ever do. Never do. They napped that thing like crazy. What was that? Some kind of preform that broke? I don't know. I bet it was just some kind of scraper. Had to been. Good find for today. But we did find those other pieces of pottery. And a 1948 license plate, for real. Yeah. We're getting this weekend started off right. After 5 months of not being out here. Did I miss something? I'm seeing a different perspective. Looks like it's just a flat piece of granite or something. Dang. Oh well. My favorite color. But what am I going to do with it if I take it out of here? Yeah. Oh well, we'll leave it. It's going to stay in here for a while, I'll tell you that much. Until next flood event out here. Yeah. It's going to have to go up 3 feet just to carry this thing out of here. Or maybe under that. Heck yeah. Man, that's a cool find right there, you aerobics instructors. You have a free piece of, a free ball out here. A balancing ball. Yeah. Let me go ahead and keep on rolling. That is a good find. That is definitely some kind of artifact. Perfect. Hey, check it out. We have a friend out here. He's catching flies. Is he? Let's make sure this little guy is still alive. Uh-oh. I don't know. Is he still catching flies or what? Uh-oh. Let me keep on walking. Man, beautiful. Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing though. No, I couldn't leave him back there. No, I couldn't do it. You know Da Vinci will. I can't do that kind of stuff. But I'm not about to chuck him in the water and say, see ya later. No. I'm going to put him up on the hill. Infinite heaven. Yeah. Where the flood waters don't reach out here. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Yeah. Let me find the perfect spot for him out here. Yeah. Dang, poor baby. You guys going to say, Da Vinci, you nasty. You want to say you're nasty. Boy, the things I do. Crazy. I know. I'm weird like that. Let me find the right heavenly spot for this little fellow. Dang. Crap. Sorry about that. Man, I could have saved him if I was here 2 weeks ago or something. He had to be crushed by something. Stupid. Alright, baby. I know where you guys like to hang out at times. How about here? Yeah. Let me move some of this around. Let you do your thing for eternity until you come back later. Yeah, how about that? Show enough. All right. That dude right there had me look at something. Yeah, dang. Where was it? Oh, here it is right here. Should I take this? Could that be something? Should I take this home to study? I don't know. Maybe it's just a broken piece of quartz, but it could be an amateur knife or something. Let me take that and stuff it in the pocket right quick. It's that bubble wrap quartz. Yeah, anything could have made this. Even that turtle we just, kind of saved. Let me go ahead and grab this 1948 license plate and head on up. Clock is ticking. At least we're getting this weekend started off right. What else is out here hiding? Perfect. I'm so happy it keeps coming from somewhere. I think I see a piece. Let me go ahead and try to figure out what to do with this thing right here. Yeah, dang. We might have another piece of pottery right here. My little hot spot. I'm so glad I came out here for the first time in 5 months. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, that's something, all right. Heck yes. It's still coming out here. No pun intended. Good find. Good start to the weekend, but nothing. Well, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to say not many things are going to match the Saturday we had last weekend, or the Saturday we had the weekend before last. But who knows? The rate we're going, who knows what tomorrow is going to bring for us. Dang. All I got to do is just get out. That's it. And explore. No, it does have a design on it. It's all worn away. That could be a fingerprint. I don't know. Probably not. Let me go ahead and keep on going. Still have plenty of time. Plenty of daylight. I love this time of year. I had to stuff it in my pants because I had to go hands free on something. I did. Dang, how am I going to bend over? Heck yes, another piece. Less than 15 feet away from the last one we found. Man, I know it's nothing, guys. It's just garbage. That's all this stuff is. It's garbage. It's their garbage. But we cannot forget about them. We can't forget about the history. We can't. We got to find many ways to recover it so it doesn't get lost forever, you know? If you find this kind of stuff, you keep it as long as you can. Study it, draw it, photograph it. Now you can photograph these things, for real. And then you hand it off to another entity that can put it someplace after you're gone. So it's forever, cherished in a different way. Man, perfect. Let me go see what else I can look for out here. Besides heaven. It's not the only thing I'm always looking for. But it's where I always end up. Da Vinci style. All right, let's take a look at this. I think I have a broken point. I don't know yet. Looks like the whole entire right side is missing. Well, the top right. That's got to be a broken point. It's history, though. It is. You'll get lost out here in these other ones. Easily. And washed out of here. Yeah, that's got to be a broken point. Yes, sir. It is. Or is it? I don't know. Hold on. Yes, it is. I can see the napping. The whole right side is gone. Oh, well. We found many things like this before. I've never found points in this creek before, though. Never have. I don't know why. And here we are at almost 8 o'clock at night, and I'm finding at least one authentic one that's broken. Look at the napping on that thing. That thing would have been perfect. But in many respects, it's still perfect. As old as it might be. Probably, I don't know, woodland. I don't know the age of these things, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not any kind of archaeologist, but it's one of my top 1,000 hobbies. So don't hold it against me. Uh-oh. I think I have a finger-pointed rock with a fat finger. Where's it pointing us to? We'll save that for tomorrow. They might be pointing in that direction. I don't know. Could be 3 inches away, 3 feet away, 3,000 miles away, 3 light years away. I don't know yet. Dang. Hold on for a second. I'm seeing things. Everything's got an edge on it. I saw another one. Oh, there it is. Is that one? Ah, yes, it's a chip off the old block right here. Dang. It's nothing though. I can tell because that curve is a chip off the old block. Man. What a good start to the weekend. But to be honest with you, what a great start to the weekend. You notice, I'm not saying anything about an end to a week. Especially when I find stuff like this. Heck yes. I cannot wait to start getting back on my artwork again. I'm going to have to wait until winter time to do that. We're having too much fun just looking around. Man, let me keep on going. I'll keep you posted. Probably nothing. More bubble wrap quartz in the shape of some kind of broken whatever. Phone won't even focus. It's almost like 8:15 out here. Oh well, you'll see it later. But I see it now. I do. Man. That was underwater 5 years ago. Dang. The things that we recover. I'll tell you one thing though. That 48% of that pot that I found under this root right here would have been gone for good if I didn't recover that thing. If I was not in the right place at the right time. It would have been gone forever. Crap. Man. Ain't laughing. I'll hold off on that one. Cool. Looks like the beavers have been busy. No pun intended. They're trying to get themselves a little dam built here. A nice little home for them. To spend the rest of the rest of the year, the rest of the summer, whatever it is. Let's not disturb them out here, wherever they might be. That's cool right there. You guys do it right. You know how to collect, dead items to build a home. But I see something nearly impossible up here. I do. I know it's been a long time since I've been out here. It's been a very long time since I've been walking through these areas. But still. Dang. I see a sandbar that has been risen up at least 7 feet. I saw that thing a mile away. Literally. I don't know if I should go over there or not. It's getting late. Well, it's time to put the top on the bottle. I don't have any Budweiser right here with me. I don't. It's time to call it a night. the beginning of a weekend right now. Heck yeah. It began the second it hit noon. Man, look at all the white out here. All these flowering bushes that make my sinuses burn like crazy this time of year. But thank you, Lord, for that one. Man, time to get out of this heaven. Yeah, who knows what I'm going to find tomorrow. Dang, it's going to be wild. I don't know yet. I got to get out here now so I can get some rest. Yeah, and I have a 1948 license plate. Another one. We're going to stick that on the wall when we get back to our Da Vinci studio. We're going to compare it to the one we found 6 months ago. I guarantee you that much. It's going to be a different world when you look at those two contrasts. The contrast between them two. Same age, different, different everything. Yeah. We'll look at the other artifacts we found today. Dang, 1948. That was quite the year. Let me go ahead and get on back to my Da Vinci studio before I get caught out here with these animals out here. Yeah. Perfect beginning to the weekend. See you guys back at the Da Vinci studio. Where the heck am I going? Another night session after work. Exactly. But you know what? I should be getting my butt to bed for real. Let's see what we have in this special bag of ours today. I can't even remember what day of the week it is. They all run together. Look at this collection after work. I don't even know what to say about this. Kind of unexpected. I normally don't find this amount of stuff in an after work adventure. Almost never do. We just hit the jackpot today. We did. Man, look at that piece of art right here. Looks like many medias mixed into one. Combined as one. That's a wild looking piece right there. You already know where that's going to go. Well, you probably don't, because you probably haven't seen my videos before. But where do you want to start, everybody? Where do you want to start? I don't even know what day it is. I keep losing my time. I do. Man, but it was kind of warm out there. It was. Sun was out for a little while. But we still had a wonderful time. We did. But you're looking at exactly what we collected today. We'll get to the pottery in a minute. But let's just go ahead and start with the garbage right here. Yeah, I felt bad for nature. They keep dragging me out there and dragging me backwards to pick it up as soon as I pass by. And they make me stuff in the pocket. There have been many times where they made me stuff many pieces in my pocket. Yeah, no matter what it is, if you know what I mean. But they're kind of in charge out there. And they don't want you to intervene in the negative fashion. Yeah. But in the meantime, moving along, have the modern stuff here. What do we have here? Some earthenware, probably from the 1920s all the way through the 1960s. No way to tell without a trademark. No signature, no fingerprint, no fingernail impression in this one. Moving along, let's move along to this stuff right here. Typical cobalt. Nice little bottle right here. Added to the broken pile. Man, that's going to be one nice looking piece I'm going to come up with. I just have to clean it all. I do. Look at all the geometries in that. It is not a glass dildo. That's not a piece of that. So, don't be thinking that. You guys are crazy. I don't even know if you can say that on YouTube. It's just an object. That's all it is. Yeah. Look at that. Another top right here. Screw top. Yeah, we were screwed on that one, but still, no big deal. Add it to the perfect pile. And then this piece right here. Look at the art in this. If only you could see what I look at. The way I see it. Man, I was so happy to collect this thing right here. In many respects, it's more important than finding this stuff right here. But to be honest with you, not hardly. You just have to have a Da Vinci style mind on you to see it. But look at that. You better believe we're going to be adding this to a very fancy piece of ours. Man, laws of nature did this one right so much. They did. They hit it right. Even on the backside. Yeah. Look at that. You ever saw that blue piece? Mm-hmm. Like the lady backwards. Dang. Even has the white line in it. Just like the good old painting. Hasn't turned yellow yet. Quite yet. Hasn't patinaed enough. Give it some time. Mm-hmm. Let's add it to the perfect pile. The metal sculpture. Mm-hmm. Flattened piece. And where do you want to go next in this time trip of ours? Yeah. What about the pottery here? Look at this. Half the pieces have designs on it. The other half doesn't. Man. But this one still has pollen on it. Look at that thing. Still has the green pollen on it. The yellow pollen. Rubs right off. Like that stuff I used to use. That dusty stuff. That made it so perfect. Like putting on a layer of makeup powder. My bad, I'm getting carried away with my memory. That's all. But look at that. It's got a little design on it. Could be a nail imprint. That's all. But dang, still, it has pollen on it. Thank you, Lord, for that piece right there. Have a little design on it. You barely make it out. It's got some kind of half circle, I guess. I don't even know if they knew what the flower of life was back then. But look how rugged this thing is. It's got specks all over the place. They just grabbed a handful and started spreading it all over the place. Flattened it out. There we go, right there. Might have an nail imprint right here. Yeah. Just don't overshadow it the wrong way. Leave that be. And look at this one. Maybe the Native Americans back in the good old days knew what threading was. Look at that. Like they knew how to screw. Man. That looks like the thread of a bottle. About to screw the top on. That's exactly what that looks like. I've never found a piece like this before. Look at those fine lines. So close to one another. So level. So perpendicular with one another. Not parallel, excuse me, parallel. I'm looking. And it's like a clay color too. Never seen lines like that before. So fine, so pristine. It's never going to focus. This one has no design on it. Nothing at all. Has some scratch marks on it. Most of the time when I see these scratches, I don't know if it's from a nail mark or what. Or part of the making process, the creation process. The blemishes. Yeah. More perfect than you could ever imagine. Without that little blemish right there, who knows what you might think about it. Sometimes it's better with the blemishes. Makes it stand out, if you know what I mean. Man. And then you have this one. I don't even know if this is a rock or not. This one weighs almost twice as much as this one. So that might just be a mark. I said a mark because I see some kind of mark on it. Like a trademark. I don't know. Yeah, it could be just some kind of rock. Weighs a lot. No big deal, but like this one. Look what the waters of eternity did to this thing here. Look at that little terminated crystal inside of that. where my thumbnail is. Look at that. It's got one flattened side. Let's pray that that never gets knocked out. But I don't know what to say about this one. I know this is a piece of pottery. I know for a fact it is. But look how smooth that one side is. Cool looking piece right here. But everything is historic. Be very careful with everything. Exactly. Even the amateur points right here. Whatever they might be, it's all garbage right here. It is. Look at this one. I can't tell if that's a bottom, a top, or a side. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing though, it is part of something much larger. Probably just an amateur scraper. But look how pristine that thing looks. Yeah. We always find them really amateur in that one little creek. We do. Yeah, but still. Pretty nice if you ask me. I don't know if that's any kind of point. I don't think it is at all. Just some scraper or something. Chip off the old block. Chip off the old block here. But for some reason, every chip off the old block in that one single creek has turned out to be something really monumental. Yeah, we find the smaller ones later, but look at this bottom right here. That could have been a complete piece right here, just the whole entire right top side's knocked off. But you can see the napping on it. We find them large and small all out there, all the time. Add it to the historic pile. No question about that one. Chip off the old block, bubble wrap quartz. They've made a few pieces out of this stuff. They have. We've collected it too. Broken and unbroken. And then this thing right here. What is this? Some kind of giant knife? I don't know. Look at that bottom there. And don't you even dare say what that looks like. Man, you need to lay off for real. No, it's not erect. Let me get on with it. No pun intended. Hope everybody enjoyed the video, especially this piece right here. Probably the best piece of the day. On both sides. Backwards and forwards. Yeah. See you guys in the next video. Who knows what we're going to find in our next after-work adventure. Or any adventure at all. Let's hope it's 50,000 times more than this. I'll see you guys later.